Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Today we're doing the weekly reads as per the dates on the video title below, and I'm going to start the readings off with the lovely Scorpios. So Scorpio, let's start shuffling and see what energies are around you for the week ahead. Let's have a look what energies are coming in for you, my lovelies. So what have we got going on for Scorpio? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. And we have the deep. Wow, we've got the Seven of Swords energy coming in for you this week. So that means there could be some things that you're struggling with, issues around you as well, that you just feel that you need to be on the defense, like to be prepared to defend yourself in a situation this week, and just feel as though people are sort of going to verbally attack you in a sense where you will just feel like you're under threat. This could be people judging you for things that you've done recently, and that, you know, they're not happy with how you've done something or your work ethic, and it's like there's somebody trying to in a metaphorical sense stab you in the back, okay, trying to get you into trouble for some of you as well. So to be mindful of that. I also want to say as well that it could be with the dark crows. I always look at the Seven of Swords, bad news coming in as well, unexpected unexpected news coming in, and obviously that can be affecting around your family or nearest and dearest, where there's just some, you know, troubling news, I want to say, coming in for some of my Scorpios as we go in. So let's just open this up a little bit more. I'm using the Spirit Messages cards this week. I just thought I wanted to tune in and see what the Divine wanted to sort of put a message across to my star signs this week. So what message have you got for the lovely Scorpios, please, from Spirit this week? What messages have we got for Scorpio? I also want to say as well, with the energy starting at the very start of the week, this could be a tail end of something that you've dealt with, where you've had issues this week, where you felt a bit threatened, or you just had an issue arise that sort of had to put you on guard, where you felt somebody was being a bit two-faced to you, had said one thing to you and then acted in a totally different frame of mind. So just to be wary of that as well, Scorpio, okay? And the message from Spirit we've got for you then, it's saying nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalisation and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. So that is the message coming through from the spiritual realms, just saying that they just want you to sort of quieten your mind, and they are aware that you could have been dealing with a lot of stressful situations. I just feel stress around Scorpios going into the week ahead. I also want to say you're a bit of a worrywart as well, as in meeting your problems halfway. So it's saying don't sort of judge things before you've had the outcome. It's like you sort of try and make judgments of something when you haven't had all the facts presented to you. And at the end of the day, whether we worry or not, the outcome will still be the same. So it's just to say here, Spirit is saying to you, okay, you need to start looking after yourself, your mind, body and soul, and the revitalisation, because some of you are running on low energies, because in this fight and flight, I just want to say it's like the fight and the flight energy that you are in. It's like you're on guard all the time. You cannot relax, Scorpio, for some reason or another that you are dealing with as you go in to the week ahead, okay? Or as I said, it could be energies that you have dealt with in the recent past, okay? So we move on I'll just grab these now. So I want to have a look what you are sort of hiding in your deep psyche. You're hiding away from everybody else. How are you feeling, Scorpio? What's going on? And what are you hiding close to your chest? Okay. And we have, it's ever so weird, I've just had the song come into my ear of Nights in White Satin. I don't know the I don't know the rest of the lyrics, guys, but I can't even remember who sang that. Was it the Shadows? Yeah, it was a group called the Shadows. I know that much, I think. And it's Nights in White Satin, and I feel like the Nights in White Satin is a metaphorical sense of you are protected, okay? Not to worry, because Spirit are saying that song to me, Nights in White Satin, you are being protected. So that's a strange one, but I just had that song come playing into my ear as I pulled this inner depth card for you. So let's have a look what's going on. So have a look at the lyrics of that song, Nights in White Satin. It's been a long time since I heard that, to be fair, myself. So this is your hidden energy, emotions that are running through you, Scorpio, and it's sacrifice. And again, can you see the defensive sort of stance here that this person is taking? They've got the sword across their chest, protecting themselves, and it's like it's like you are fighting and protecting everything. You feel everything is a fight, everything is a battle. That's within your deep inner psyche. You know, you're on guard, prepared, on attack for this energy. Okay, my lovelies, this energy that is sort of filtered in around you. So this is your energy, hidden energy, as though you are on this attack mode. You know, if somebody says something to me, I'm going to like retaliate, I'm going to defend. But it's like you're on overdrive. It's like to say, lower the sword. There's no one really physically attacking you. There's no one sort of, you know, having a go at you purposely. I feel, however, he's putting you on a challenging situation, it's for good reason. But the way Scorpios think sometimes, it's going into this defense mechanism, and it's like trying to justify all the time, having to justify what you've done, what you've said. Okay, Scorpio. So let's have a look what the universe thinks of you this week. I always look at these as my photography cards, as if the old Instamatic camera and the universe could take a photograph. Then it's this card here. So what have you got going on for you, Scorps? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. And we have this card here. Oh wow, that's a nice card. So again, this is you with your energy going on to the sacrifice here. And the sacrifice as well, because it's like a hidden energy within your psyche, you could be feeling like that. You know, I'm sacrificing all this. It could be for a relationship, or it could be like you are sacrificing your time and energy for others. Okay, and the universe is taking this photograph. It sort of mirrors your psyche a little bit, because it's saying this is how they are portraying you, and this is how you feel, marooned on a desert island. You feel everything is like a little bit turbulent, stormy, as in, you know, the atmosphere around you feels a little bit hostile. But the universe is trying to take this photograph, saying, no matter how you feel, isolated, on your own, struggling, okay, then the universe is sort of saying to you, you need to drop the blinkers. It's like you're like tunnel vision, Scorps, and it's saying if you just drop the blinkers, you will see it's not all gloom and doom around you, and that there is hope breaking through here, and there is windows of opportunity being opened up to you. But because you're in this sort of negative energy that's deep in your psyche, it's saying you're just looking at what's staring you straight in front of you. You're not looking at the bigger picture. So it's about looking at the bigger picture this week for my lovely Scorpios. So I'm going to have a look at the animal spirit cards. Actually, before I do the animal spirit, I just want to grab a clarifier of this card. So let's just get another card out. For my lovely Scorpios. That song's bugging me now, guys. Nights in white satin. Dee, 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 dee. I'll have to listen to it later. Right, that definitely wanted to. Wow, Page of Wands. So that's a really positive energy card coming in. And this is about saying, this is an energy around you. With the Page of Wands, it's some communication is going to be coming in for you at the latter part of the week. And it's going to be a positive piece of information that comes in, okay? Because it's sort of the swirl and the magnitude of the energy where this comes into you, as I feel at the end of the week ahead. And it was something that you thought was out of your reach, Scorpio. Okay, it's like whether it was a job or something that you'd gone for, or whether it was a relationship that, you know, you thought that the person was out of your league. And it's saying it comes in this week, the communication, whatever it may be, or the person, and it is within your reach. So it's saying here that is a positive piece of news coming in at the end of the week, and it comes in a really positive energy. You can just see the magnitude of the energy, how it sort of is driven into you. So it's something that you thought was out of your reach, or you could not attain. It could have been a house that you was thinking of buying or moving into, and you just thought, you know what, how it's been panning out, you just thought it wasn't going to come into fruition. But something big is going to be coming in this week that you thought was out of your reach, and it's really, really positive news. So my lovely Scorps, we've come in on quite a low sort of energy vibe, but we're moving along this reading for this week, and it is becoming quite a positive energy. So now I'm going to grab the animal spirit cards and have a look at what we're dealing with the animal spirit. It's all right, my cat's been on here. I always get mixed cards when my cat's been on the table, guys. Right, let's just put them back in there. Right then, animal spirit cards for the lovely Scorpio. Scorpio. And we've got 2 energy cards in the animal spirits, and we've got here, wow, this is the gazelle, and it's the alchemical sign of fire. And then we have this energy of the starfish. Now the starfish I'm going to take as the situation or person around you, because, you know, when I said something felt like it was out of your reach, unobtainable, then the starfish energy, because it was hidden, I feel like it was something, as I said, out of your reach, hidden, couldn't quite see or attain. But that's with the starfish energy that is coming to the surface, okay? And it's just basically saying here for you, you just need to sit pretty. Sit, wait for this information, this person, whatever the situation is, to resolve itself. And it's like to say, because of this energy we had coming in deep rooted in your psyche of this sacrifice, and it was like it was like on the defensive for everything. It's saying you don't have to be so aggressive in that sense of being on the defense or defending everything. Just sit, okay, sit tight and sit pretty in the gazelle energy that's coming through for you. Okay, obviously the starfish is a water alchemical sign there, but I do feel, because, as I said, it's something that's resurfacing. It could even be on a romantic, somebody coming back into your energy field that you haven't had communication from in a while. It could be a close friend you had no communication over, but it's something resurfacing, something that is going to be attainable as we go in for the week ahead. So let's get another card to see what the universe is going to be showing you as a taster going into the following week. So can we have the heads up, please, for Scorpio's energy? How is this is going to pan out at the end of the week going into the following? Okay, and we have here Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. Okay, so you are feeling quite vulnerable as we go at the end of the week, even though you've had all this positive information come through to you, but I feel the vulnerability could be on a relationship stance because of the starfish energy. As I said, I feel that there is somebody going to be resurfacing. Now, this could be on a romantic where you didn't want that to happen. It's somebody who, you know, you parted company with, who you did see as the big bad wolf. You know, they were not very nice around you when you were in a relationship with them, and hence them coming back on the scene, or that person, you know, you hear from them, then it puts you in this vulnerable state of, oh my gosh, I need to protect myself. If that is the case, that's only going to be for a small minority of you. Okay, so I felt that's more on the romantic side, so I am going to just pull another one of these just for the general. So can I have another card just for the general collective on Scorpio's energy, please? What is coming in for the start of next week? And I feel like I want to go with that one there. And we've got this one here. Now then, I always look at this card as the naked truth, okay? Plus the fact of the energy is a jack-in-the-box energy, and that's how you have felt. You have been dealing with things, you know, you've having to be, you know, dealing with things here, there and everywhere, feeling like that jack-in-the-box energy. But it's saying as you go into the following week, then this energy is starting to dispel itself and you become in more of a quieter, okay, more relaxed atmosphere. I also want to say as well, there's a time limit for some of you ticking away here, because I look at these star signs here, and I just feel that you might feel there's pressure being put on you to meet a deadline, okay, get something finished and sorted this week as well. And to be mindful, because I always look at the animals on this card. The frog, I always think it's don't be too hasty to leap into something or give an answer to, okay? The fish is obviously to deal with still waters run deep. So there's like an emotional situation going around some of you that is getting you sort of deep thinking, okay, in an emotional sense as well as we go into the week ahead. The rat, I always look at somebody around you as in a sly energy, really, just to be aware of the rat energy. It's just like somebody around you in your friends or family who just want to cause, you know, upset really to you. So to be mindful of that as you go into next week, just somebody nipping on your heels a little bit, that can cause aggravation. The butterfly is transformation, okay? We've got the grasshopper, and that's about listening. I always associate the grasshopper with, there's some news coming in that, you know, you've got to be attentive to or listen to something, or it may be some information that comes through to you third hand as well, okay? But because of this romantic element, I feel like I want to tie that in to this element of the romantic where I said you feel vulnerable. And again, I just feel vulnerable from news heard about somebody from your past. The robin is always significant to me as communication as well. So that it's like a red letter, like a warning. So there's something around you this week that, as I said, and I do feel it's on the romantic side of things, where it's just a warning, and hence why you feel this vulnerability, and it's to do with this past friend or past link of a relationship. I'd want to say it was more of a relationship stance with you, whoever I'm picking up with, that, you know, you hear from a third party that somebody has come back in the neighbourhood, or they, you know, you actually see a glance of this person and you think, oh my God, please no, this hasn't got to start up again. So it's quite an in-depth little part of the reading there on the romantic side. But for the majority of you, for the week ahead, it's just saying, you know, see the bigger picture. There is some good energy news coming in for some of you where I said you thought it was out of your reach, or a person was out of your reach. The universe is saying to look at the bigger picture, okay? There is windows of opportunity opening up for you, and to not be so defensive and on guard. Okay, it's saying like you haven't got to be defending everything or everyone in the week ahead. And spirit message was to say, you know, you need to, I want to say heal. There's healing here as well around Scorpio. You need to stop over analysing and quieten the mind. As I said, quieten the mind from this energy that you felt threatened, okay, or you felt under verbal attack from somebody, whether that's family, friends, people at work, whatever situation that might be. But I do feel the energy, I am going to clarify this card for you, Scorpio. I do feel the energy that is coming out is more of a positive one at the end of the week for the majority. Obviously, there's that bit of a concern on the romantic with the big bad wolf, okay, coming in. The big bad wolf on the general can also be financial issues where, you know, the wolves at the door, keeping the wolves away from the door. But the overall energy here is a positive energy. You know, we've got the wheel, and we've got, I always look at the dice around the person's neck. It's like throwing a double six, a lucky six. So there is some good news and some good energy coming around you for the following week. Okay, so don't feel it's all doom and gloom, Scorpio, because it isn't. So I hope you can take something from those messages this week, my lovelies, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. So take care. Bye then.